24-year-old. I met them when they were in 4th grade when I began at Temple Isaiah, and now they're 24 years old and they're still standing here at Temple Isaiah, and they're here because they want to tell you why you're ready for the next 70 years at Temple Isaiah. So I would like to introduce you to Adam Rideout, to Jacob Skepner, to Elise Berg, and to Charlie Rosenthal, who are all here. Rosenthal, to tell you why we are here tonight to prepare for the next 70 years at Temple Isaiah.
Hi, my name is Jacob Skepner. I want to thank everybody for the opportunity to let us speak to you all tonight. We're very honored to be here as living representation of the impact of our Temple's youth programs. It's somewhat surreal to the three of us that we were asked to speak at the Temple yearly Gala. The impact of growing up in this community has affected each of our lives in a very profound way. I don't think it's an understatement to say that we would all be very different people had we not had such a wonderful community to come of age in. The three of us started our Temple Isaiah experience at the age of 4. In fact, we were among the second Gani Lawn class the Temple ever had, although we like to think of ourselves as the first significant Gani Lawn class. Well, we don't remember much from that time. I'm sure our parents, who are present tonight, could speak to the joys of getting us out of their houses for a few hours every day. And the fact that we are still here supporting the Temple speaks to the real part that it played on us. From there, it was off to the races. The stories of our childhoods can be read on the walls of the social hall and the youth lounge. We traveled together from Hebrew school to bar mitzvah class, to confirmation, to graduation, and beyond. In fact, many people in our class and many people on this stage actually traveled all the way to Israel together on birthright. Those who knew us back then would probably tell you that we were among the most tightly knit group of 2-year-olds that they could name. And those who know us today would probably still tell you that we are the most tightly knit group of 2-year-olds that they know. So much of that is due to the programs and opportunities provided to us by this community. I think most people would describe how over time, friends go their separate ways and lose touch, especially when they're young. But it seems that in our group, many of whom couldn't make it tonight, more than 20 years have passed and we just can't seem to get rid of one another. I think we owe a debt of gratitude to Temple Isaiah for that.
As Jacob mentioned, creating such a strong bond at such a young age with the foundation of Temple Isaiah led to decades of friendship with decades more to come. I truly believe I would not be the person that I am today without Temple Isaiah and all of the youth programs that we have here. What makes Temple Isaiah so special is the incredible community that comes with it. With the support of the baby group, I was encouraged to stay involved with the Temple past my bat mitzvah when many teens feel it's a little too cool for leading into their Judaism and Temple. But with the encouragement of not just my baby group friends standing behind me, but also Amy and Susan, who are here today, and the rest of the families of the baby group, who I truly consider to be family of my own, I began to see the value. I began to see the value that Temple Isaiah could bring to my middle school and high school years and beyond. Nor nights provided a place to escape once a week in what could be some of the hardest years, which was exactly my case. I was able to converse with meaningful topics, form my own opinion on Jewish values, and spend time full of people who I shared core values with and felt truly myself around. In my hardest times, Temple Isaiah always served as a place of community and support. With such a positive experience, I chose to join the Lofty, the Temple Isaiah Youth Group, for those who may know this board, and there I learned valuable experiences in meeting my peers and took to encourage others to get involved just as the Baby Group had done for me years before. Though I now live a few thousand miles away from Temple Isaiah itself, the friendships and lessons the community gave to me I will always carry with me. I've developed a lifelong appreciation for Judaism and the Jewish community because of my experiences here.
Hi everyone, I'm Adam Rideout. Being a part of the Temple Isaiah Jewish community not only impacted our growing up, but has continued to impact our lives today. Charlie and I and a third friend of ours from Guatemala now live together in San Francisco, and we've stayed close friends all these years. Together we've been able to stay engaged in the Jewish community. We've recently joined the program through the Jewish Family and Children's Services Center, where along with other young Jewish professionals, we've been learning about the service work JFCS does and volunteering in their Adults with Disabilities program. After years of community building at Temple Isaiah and learning the importance of keeping along, joining this kind of program really felt very nice.
First of all, thank you all for being out. You all look fantastic tonight. There were some very beautiful settings at place. I feel underestimated. It's hard to describe the impact Temple Isaiah has had on my life. My earliest memories are actually from McDonald's. I can still close my eyes and remember the smell of freshly baked olive wafting through the hallways. The sounds of us singing along to all the different prayers that we learned as children. And playing on the play structure with all the people who will soon become my closest friends later in life. Temple Isaiah has become a constant source of friendship, community, and support. It's taught me what it means to be a man who embodies Jewish values, with an abundance of leaders and role models to look up to at Temple. As Adam mentioned, it's also taught us about the value of service. It's something that we're continuing to do even after we left Temple Isaiah or engaging with other Jewish communities in the Bay Area. I've only just begun to realize how insanely lucky we were to have grown up at Temple Isaiah, and I can't thank Temple Isaiah enough for the experiences they provided to us and to countless others. Thank you.
So I have been lucky to work with the four of them and to experience all of this with the four of them and with many of your children that are out there. But as a parent of a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, I want what they had. And I want that for the next generation. So it is up to us to make sure that we are here for the next generation of Jews. That we are here for the next generation of Temple Isaiah. That we are here for our teens. That we are providing all of that space for all of us. That our kids and the next generation of kids have nowhere night that they can go to when life is just really hard. And life is really hard right now. That our kids come on Wednesday night to be there with each other. And that I want my kids to have the friendship that they have. Because my kids started at Guatemala too, and I want them to come to Camp Keckley and to be counselors like they were. And I want them to be Lofty board members like they were. And I don't want it just for my kids, I want it for all of our kids.